Good morning. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. Just getting you pulled up. There we go. Good morning, good morning. So we're going to do this rail kit. This rail kit is available on my website at monkeyscreations.com. Not sure how many are left. I should have checked. I always do that. But this kit comes with your rail board. Good morning. This awesome vinyl. Happy St. Patrick's Day. This gorgeous ribbon with this oh my god, with this amazing gold. Can y'all see that? The little glitter flecks in there. Good morning, good morning. And then your whole roll of green. Your green decomesh. Okay, I'm only using this one because I had it left over, and y'all, I'm tired of seeing half rolls of mesh everywhere. It's driving me crazy. And of course your zip ties. Wasn't that, I love that post. I love that picture, and it really is especially as we start into the new year. You know, looking at things a little differently. So if you turn your camera upside down and you look at that picture, you're like, ah, sometimes it just takes that aha moment and everything's clear and you can pivot, you can do whatever you want. And it's just, I love sharing that this time of year because we all kind of reflect on, especially the last 2 years, y'all. The last 2 years have just been crazy for everybody. So if we can kind of look at things a little bit differently, you might have that aha moment too. So you never know. But let's get started on this kit. Up! Well, down you go. See? You look at things a little bit differently. Literally. Oh my God. You just got a close-up of the vinyl. And it did it twice. Oh my goodness. But I get to smell my car freshie. If y'all haven't seen these car freshies, go look at my website because they're awesome. Anyway. Oh my goodness. That's all right. Let's get going. So, who hasn't vinyl before on these boards? It is so easy. All you're going to do is take a wet paper towel. Move that over there in case y'all can't see. I know, oopsie. Go over your vinyl. Get it wet. Or go over your board. Take your vinyl off. I always take mine off from the bottom, just in case I get a kink. Then it's at the bottom where you don't see it. Line it up. See if we can do it upside down. I got it first try. Oh, a piece of glitter. Make sure there's no glitter on your board. A little bit off, but that's the good thing about using the water, because you can just pull it right up. Try it again, and it looks good. Okay, so then I take a dry paper towel. Let me put my glasses back on so I can see. Good morning. Take a dry paper towel, whatever squeegee you have. Even your Measure Buddy works, y'all. I've used it. You've been missing my lives. And then start from the inside out and work out those air bubbles. And you can hear them working their way out. Good morning. You hear that? Snap, crackle, pop. Okay, and then we're just going to go all the way around the outside. Make sure they're down. Work on that air bubble right there. There we go. And we are good to go. Wipe off the water, wipe off my board, and there's your vinyl. Good morning, y'all. All right. So I cut my tails at 16 inches. I cut 4, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. You really don't have to do these inner 2 if you don't want, and you'll have tons of leftover ribbon because you get the whole 10 yards of the gold and your shamrock hat ribbon. Covering from knee surgery. Oh no. So I use typically just the bottom holes. So we're going to go down and up. Good morning. Just like that. So we have 5 sets of holes that we're filling. So I have cut 5 pieces of mesh, 15 inches. And we're going to put the mesh with the ribbon tails in all of them. Now the Santa won't get ribbon tails because that's where we're putting our bow. Okay. And what I like about this gold ribbon is it's sheer. When Michelle dripped, I know. So you can see right through underneath, and I just love it. So let's get our ribbon tails, one on top of the other. So we're going to put these in at the same time. Okay. Bring them down, make sure they're kind of even, just like that. And then, I know I love that ribbon. You can either just roll it in, just like that, or you can measure it and clip it however you want to do it. Okay. And we're just going to put one of these right on with our tails. And zip it. Zip it. Uh-oh. Where's my, oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Now you can put this down where the curl side's down, or you can flip it over where the curl side's up. Really up to you. You got a bump on your forehead. What from? Okay. And then this is what we'll have. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? Thanks for floating my boat. Isn't that pretty? All right, and we're going to do it to the rest of these. Okay, so we're going to right there to try and finish your purple flower where I dropped you. So you can use your chest or do it right in the air and then scrunch. So you can see how that kind of, when I do that, it kind of brings that up. So just go in down here and kind of pull it in just like that, so it's even if you want. Just a little trick. This one we'll do the opposite. Okay, now this one's not getting anything, it's except for a piece of mesh. Our bow is gonna go here. Get rid of those. So what's everybody doing today? I actually started transitioning over to Valentine's yesterday. So, Monkey's tree, his Santa tree, all the decorations will be off of it today. Thanks for floating my boat. I appreciate it. And getting ready for Valentine's. I've already got my Valentine pillows out, my Valentine blankie. Okay, so that's what I mean by you can put it down, or you can turn it like this and do the curl up. Difference. If the ribbon tails were in the zip tie section open. It is the direction. You would have to do it, and it can be done. You can do it like that and zip tie them in, but it doesn't really matter. Hello. Oh, I don't know why I went there. I should have done that one first. But it doesn't matter. Taking a break from packing it all up. I did wood burn this, but because of the fold I used, you don't need to, because all your cut edges are on the inside. So this kit is available on my website at monkeyscreations.com. Very simple. You can even do it with your kiddos, y'all. I'll have to get Monkey in here and us do a kit together, a rail kit, so y'all can see how easy it is. Who hasn't made a rail? Have any of y'all made a rail? Hello. If I can get the zip tie in. Yeah, I haven't used my impulse sealer in a long time. I use my wood burner because you get that better edge. You get that more perfect edge. So now I'm just going to mimic what I did over there. You haven't made one? They're so fun and easy. Okay, let's get this one. And we did this one the opposite. Yank them where you want them to go, y'all. Did you see that? So there you go. That's what we have so far. We need to make a bow. For the Valentine hearts. Still searching for the Valentine hearts you got. What Valentine hearts did I get? I'm not sure. What you asking about, girlfriend? Is not being nice. It keeps kicking you off. Oh no. Alright, so let's go. I'm trying to decide which one I want on top. The mesh was cut at 15 inches. Tails were cut at 16. I'm thinking I want, and down it goes. I'm thinking I want more gold. So, doesn't want to cooperate with me here. Stay there. So let's put the gold on the bottom. Okay, so you do get 10 yards of the gold. It's just green decomesh. The link, I'll have to, you can find it at monkeyscreations.com for the kit. Hey, hey, hey. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Time making a bow for the center. The mesh seems to swallow it up. The thing is, if you pull it too, I'll show you when we put the bow on. Don't pull the bow so hard that it sucks into the mesh. You just want it to sit on top of it. It's not like we all want our stomachs to be all sucked in and flat. At least I do. You just want it to kind of sit on there. Ooh, that could have been bad. I got good reflexes. Could have stabbed my foot. Do you see the difference in the bow maker? I don't see a difference, except that this one is just huge. And the pegs, I know a lot of y'all have problem keeping the pegs in, so I don't have a problem with the pegs. The kit is $32. You get the rail, you get the vinyl, you get the zip ties, you get 10 yards of this gorgeous ribbon, you get 10 yards of the gold, you get your zip ties and your mesh. Hey, hey. All right, now this ribbon is directional. So if I put it like this, our hats are going to be upside down. So I'm going to cut it off right here and make us another tail going the right way. I know a lot of people don't care about this part, but y'all know me and my OCD. Is on the way. Yay! Peg, yeah, pegs were the problem for sure. And then put our tail on so that our hats are all going the right way. And then we'll come back with the gold. Now obviously my tails are longer than y'all probably make yours, so this you'll still have a bunch of ribbon left over that you can work on another project. Hold it tight and twist. Hospital with COVID. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I don't have the link while I'm live, but if you wait until after the live, I'll post the link, or you can just go to monkeyscreations.com. That is my website, and grab a kit. Oh, look how pretty that is. little bit. Just that piece we cut. Try not to cut the rest of my bow. Thanks, Elizabeth. All right, so there we go. Nice and simple. Let's get it on our rail. Now on the rail, I always use the top 2 holes. Okay, now watch what happens when I pull it tight. So see how it just is kind of sitting there? Looking all purty. Now watch what happens when I pull it in and I start to get it tighter and sunk in to that mesh. See what happens? You just squished your bow into that mesh. Okay, so don't tighten. It doesn't have to be tight. You want it tight enough where it doesn't, when you hang it up, flop down. Let me bring y'all up just a little bit more. So it doesn't flop down. See, if it's too loose, then it's going to flop down. Well, yeah. See how it just flopped down? So just bring it tight enough to where it sits where it's supposed to, and not too tight where it's all sucked down into that mesh. Okay. So then when it's, you can still see all of the vinyl. Okay. So let's cut our tails. Up so you can see what I'm doing under here. Oh, I love this gold, and I like it because it's still sheer, so you can see underneath, but it still gives you that glittery gold goodness, right? And it holds its shape. Look how it's holding that shape. See, it'll sit wherever I leave it. there you go. Easy, beautiful kit that anybody can do. And then if you want, what I usually do is I'll take some E6000 and mount a square. I just lost my train of thought. What was it called? A mounting, what the heck? One of these Duma thingies. Mounting, what do you call it? I just lost. I don't remember what it's called now. Somebody help me out. A square. Cable mount. Thank you. Cable mount right here that you can hang it from. Or these holes right here if you want. Take something sharp and go through the front and not the back. That way you don't pull off your vinyl, and you can hang your, you can run the rest of your ribbon through there and make a hanger, however you want to do that. But you still have tons of ribbon left if you want to make a hanger. It's a good name, right? And I didn't forget about you, Elizabeth. I'm getting your order together today. So there you go. Isn't that pretty? I just, oh my God, that ribbon. I'm trying to find out where. There we go. Totally straight now. All right. Any questions? So you can get that at monkeyscreations.com. Oh, here's, y'all have been asking for the disc. So for the flatter for your doors. So I'm working on the rhinestone disc so that they're flatter and you don't have to work. Look at this mermaid one. Is that not gorgeous? And then here is the plain silver. You can't really tell that mermaid, but it just kind of shimmers a different. So that's what I'm working on today. They should be on the website, I'm hoping, by noon. What else, what else, what else? Thanks, Deborah. Iridescent, that's what it's called. But you can't really see it. Hopefully I can get a good picture of it to show off that beautiful, it's gorgeous. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm going to be packing up orders the rest of the day, getting those new Sennas on the website. And that's it. So y'all have a good day. And I will, what's today? Thursday. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.